Hey everybody, Rich Sapp here, coming to you today from Edge Ultimate Martial Arts Academy in Salybrook, New Jersey. So what I'm going to do for you today is a move out of my lapel art system. This is a lapel cross choke, okay? So my partner's going to jump in here with me. Okay, so we already took his gi out. I've gone over taking the gi out. It's in the lapel art system. We've talked about it a couple times, okay? There's lots of ways you can get the lapel out. You may have been grappling for a while. It came out, whatever. I mean, theoretically, all I need to do is break him down, hold him down, and start yanking on the lapel and I can get it out, okay? So I don't want to get into too much detail about that. So his lapel is out. So what I want to do now is I want to break his posture, okay? So the first thing I need to do is get control over the tail of his lapel, okay? I want to be closer to the end, not exactly on the end, because I have nothing to grab when I do my switch over, but I want to be close to the end, and I want my thumb towards the tail, towards the end of the tail, okay? As I feed this, I'm coming underneath his arm, okay? Even if he's got a good posture, I could just bridge and come underneath, okay? Here's where I make my switch off. Thumb towards the end again, and this time I'm going to pull that nice and tight, okay? Once I get it nice and tight, I'm going to let go. My free hand is going to come to my partner's wrist because I need to peel it off of my hip, right? So my lapel is going to punch his bicep out nice and high. My free hand is going to peel his wrist, and my hips are going to drive my partner's posture forward and break him down. Okay, once I get to this position, now I'm going to control the crown of his head. Okay, this way he can't posture up. If he tries to posture up, it's very hard to do. Okay, if I come to his neck, he can start looking at the ceiling. Okay, I don't want that. So I'm keeping control over the crown of his head. Now, he knows that he needs to get this arm back in order to start putting pressure on me to start working his posture back. So as he comes over, I'm going to come under. Okay? So all I did was I brought his tail across his back. Okay? I got my thumb towards his neck right now. Okay? And now I got control over him so I can keep his posture down. So now, if he starts to bring his arm into my bicep to start working his control, to start pressing up again, that's fine. All I need to do at this point is bring this hand to the floor. Okay, keep control of my bicep, Mark. Okay, I'm gonna bring my hand towards the floor, and at the same time, I'm gonna pop my hips and bring my arm underneath his to feed, okay? Thumb towards my partner's neck, okay? I want this section of my wrist right on his carotid, okay? And when I do that, I'm pulling this just a little bit tighter, okay? So his lapel gets pulled tighter. My ridge hand is right against his carotid artery right now. The minute I let go of this, I'm just gonna take this hand, I'm gonna shoot it right over his back. I'm gonna catch this nice little ridge I made right here. I'm gonna drive my elbow deep. So now I got my inside of my hand against the carotid on the other side. At this point, I gotta loosen up, you okay? At that point, okay, so you can posture up. Once I get that, okay, I got my lapels, all I'm doing is sliding my elbows nice and tight to my ribs, okay? I'm just bringing my elbows home, okay? So one more time, we're gonna start in the closed guard. You good? You need a second? All right. If you went out on film, that would be pretty cool. Everyone would you'd go viral. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the tail of the lapel, right? I want the lapel, tail. Right here, okay? I can just grab it like that. Underneath, thumb towards the tail, pull up nice and tight. Hand to wrist, break and punch, control the head. He starts to bring his arm over, that's fine. I go over his back, thumb towards his head, okay? He immediately goes to my bicep. My hand goes to the floor, pop my hips a little bit, and feed and pull. Okay, so now, he knows I need this hand to do this choke, right? Let's say he brings his opposite hand into this bicep now. All I'm gonna do is pop straight towards you guys. Okay, at that point, I'm coming over, grabbing that hook, driving my elbow in, and pulling my elbows to my ribs, okay? It's a nice simple choke, it comes on quick. If you set it up properly, it should be tight. Okay, let's come to this side, please, Mark. All right, close guard. He's got good posture. I work his lapel out. I grabbed it. Thumb down. Underneath. I can't get underneath. Pop a little bit. Thumb down. Pull nice and tight. Peel, punch, pull hips forward. control the head. His arm starts to come over. Feed, thumb towards the head. He presses the bicep. Hand to the floor, pop up, come under, feet over. Come right across, drive the elbow, elbows home. He presses my bicep, just pop your arm straight over your head, come around to the opposite side, catch that little hook that you made, drop the elbow under the chin, elbows home. Let's change the angle one more time, Mark. All right, we're here. I got his lapel out. Bring it under, thumb down. Pull it nice and tight. Break the posture, control the head. He comes over. I feed. He goes to my bicep. Hand to the floor, pop a little, come under, feed. Notice when I feed, I'm pulling again. Now I got it nice and tight. This hand comes over, he blocks it, I can come under. Same as I did before, right? I can pop under if I want. Catch this little lip I made here. Let me loosen it up for you. Catch this little lip I made right here. Drive my elbow underneath his chin. Bring my elbows home. You good, dude? All right, guys. So that is the lapel choke. Using my partner's lapel, the tail of his lapel, to go over his back, control his posture, and then choke him. If you like this, check out my lapel art system at BJJ Fanatics. Peace.